Okay, so I'm in the middle of making something completely different, and I was watching YouTube videos and they were talking about this question that Mattel is posing to fan club members about what their favorite manga and anime is, and people are speculating that they are looking for ideas for new Skullector dolls, and I was going to make a video like that anyway, where I was going to propose possible horror characters that I would like to see as Skullector dolls that I think would work well. And when they were also asking about horror anime and manga, I was like, yes, my time has come. So real quickly, I'm going to toss out some ideas. I know Mattel's never going to look at this video, but maybe if you guys see it and you're fan club members, you can pass it on, because I think they're good ideas. You guys can tell me what you think. First of all, they should do Castlevania characters. This isn't actually an anime. There were two different series. There was Castlevania and then Castlevania Nocturne, and they were done by Powerhouse Studios, which I believe is in Texas, but it very much looks like anime. And this one was the first on my list for the video I was going to do, and it's still the first on my list. Castlevania has such cool character designs, and there is so much cool fashion. Exhibit A would be Alucard. I know boy dolls aren't quite as popular, but that's just because they don't have long brushable hair. We got Alucard. Look at him. He's so pretty. Long brushable hair, gorgeous outfits. He would sell. I would buy an Alucard 100%. Here we have Carmilla. She would be absolutely gorgeous. I think this would be a top pick. She has a couple different looks, but this is like her main look. She has this very cool red dress, and then of course this is her "My Very Rich Husband Died of Mysterious Circumstances" outfit, but she's absolutely gorgeous. She would be so fun to turn into a Monster High doll. And we have Lenore. I would love a Lenore. She has some really nice fashions in this show, just very, very pretty. I would probably buy a Lenore over Carmilla just because I like Lenore as a character more than Carmilla, but Carmilla is cool. Like, I'd probably, any Castlevania characters they do, I would probably try to get them. Here's Erzsébet. She actually has a ton of different looks, but this is kind of like her signature one. This dress, like they could do something different with the dress, but the dress is just so cool. Here's Drolta. She would be my hands down 100% number one pick. She's from Nocturne, and she is the one that I would want to see most as a Monster High doll. She has this absolutely amazing dress with like the headpiece and everything. Gorgeous, gorgeous, so stunning. And then she has this demon form. This is actually what I would want to see the most, with like the flaming hair and the wings and the tail and everything. And then she has those cool boots that almost look like horse feet. They are just so neat. Like, this 100%, this should be, out of everything I'm going to show you guys, this is number one. This is my number one for Castlevania, and this is my number one of everything I'm going to show you guys, would be Drolta. She would look so good. She's such a cool character design. This is Allrox. This is another male character, but he also has long brushable hair. 100% would get him too. Look at this outfit. He is so pretty. Here's Maria. She would be way cute too. She, unfortunately, there's so many characters in Nocturne that they like power up and then they get a new outfit. And Marie, she powers up too, but she never gets a new outfit. And I really wish she did. But this is a really cute outfit. I think Monster High could do something with this too. And then lastly, we have Annette, and this is her Sekhmet form, which she does have kind of a cute little regular outfit, but this one would just be amazing. Absolutely amazing Monster High doll. I would put her at 2 or 3. I mean, I would still want Alucard up there. As far as the women, I would still want Alucard and Allrox. But as far as the women, I would go maybe Drolta, then Lenore, then Annette. Though I would want all 3. And look at the eyes, the blue where the white should be. Oh, she's so cool. And that's the Castlevania ones. There's just so many cool Castlevania characters. I didn't even cover them all, but like, they should have just had their own fashion dolls. I would have just bought all the fashion dolls of Castlevania. Now I'm getting into anime. I do actually watch a lot of horror anime. I'll usually check it out. But I went by not just that it was a horror anime, but when I saw an element that I thought would make a good fashion doll. First one is Vampire Princess Miyu. I think Miyu would make a really cute fashion doll. She'd have like that big bow in the back and just like the cute little hair that she has. She would be adorable. There's actually there's so much vampire stuff. It's mostly vampire stuff. So prepare yourselves. You're gonna see a lot of vampires. We got Vampire Hunter D. Once again, another male character, but long brushable hair. He's so gorgeous. He would make a great doll. Here is Griffith. This is Griffith from Berserk. Also, once again, long brushable hair, but he has this really cool armor. And he also has like some formal wear that he wears. I couldn't find a good screen cap of it. He would be a lot of fun too. A lot of this is not even modern fashion. Like, I would be interested to see what the fashion team would do to like update it. But they're just all beautiful characters that would make great dolls if we're looking into anime horror. This is Count D from Pet Shop of Horrors. He wears a lot of just really fancy kimono. He would make a gorgeous doll. And he has his little pet. You could have the pet with it. It would be really cute. Perfect Blue is more of a thriller than a horror, but there is a lot of fashion in Perfect Blue. She has, you see the pink and white idol outfit that she has, and then there's the iconic red dress. Either one of those would be great looks, or like, since they're both kind of smaller dresses, you could even do both looks together with the doll. Argo Proxy is more of a sci-fi than a horror, but there are horror elements in it. This is Riel, and she was actually modeled after the singer from Evanescence, and that's where the blue eyeshadow came from. But she has kind of some fun fashions that I think would be cool to see in a doll. And then we have Hellsing, which is another vampire show. Here's Alucard. This is a different Alucard, but this is also Alucard. For him, I can see them doing what they've been doing with some of the horror shows where they take a male character and then turn them into a female. We have some interesting looks, like we've got like the big hat and the red jacket, which I think Monster High could do something with. And we do have some female characters that are fun too. We have Sarah's Victoria in her little police outfit, and we also have Integra that has some really nice outfits. And this is another vampire series. They're both from Blood the Last Vampire, which is pretty much like schoolgirl hunting vampires with and there's schoolgirl outfits, and then there's swords and monsters and blood. Blood the Last Vampire on the left is the original. Blood C is the same concept, but they did it with Clamp, which is why it's Blood C. And Blood C is just like that really gorgeous Clamp style. I would like to see her especially. Like, she has some really fun outfits. She would make a great doll as well. I don't even think Monster High has looked into video games. What about Alice from Resident Evil? She's got a lot of cool looks. Or we have the other Alice. This is from American McGee's. I'd like to see a horror Alice in Wonderland as a Monster High doll, and it doesn't even have to be this Alice. A lot of people have reimagined Alice in Wonderland as a bit of a horror, even, or like a Tim Burton look. I wouldn't mind seeing what Monster High can do with that, and I would love to get like a cool Cheshire Cat with it. Another horror game that came to mind, and this is a Japanese game, this is Fatal Frame. The main characters are usually females, young girls, and you go around and you take pictures of ghosts, and that's how you kill them. These are the twins Mio and Mayu. They are from Fatal Frame 2, and they just have these cute little outfits. They would make adorable dolls as like a twin set. And that's all I really have. This is just a quick video where I just like rapid fire a bunch of ideas. And then I'm going to end this on a personal one. This isn't really like a big horror thing or an anime or anything, but I love practical magic, and I would absolutely love to see a Sally and Jillian doll. Practical Magic was made in like 1998, and there's just some really cool fashions in the show. Like, everybody in the show just has like cool outfits and cool hair. I love this movie so much. I would love dolls of these girls as well. The sequel is slotted to come out later this year, and I know it's not that type of movie, but like I would totally just take Sally and Jillian dolls like regular. That is it for this video. It's really quick. I have other things to do. I would love to hear other people's ideas from any genre, any medium. It can be anime, it can be manga, it can be horror movies. I would love to hear other people's ideas of what they'd like to see as a Skullector doll. And that'll be it from me. I hope to see you in the next one. Okay, bye.